Okay. So there's this rumor that I just want to clarify. Me and Derek literally talked about this about like 2 weeks ago, but now there's a actual news article stations like writing about this rumor that Sakurai negotiated a deal with Nintendo that he'll make the next Smash Brothers if he's able to make a new Kirby AirRiders.
Oh my!
And
no, we started that. Hold on. Preface: he did not tell me what this rumor was before we started recording this.
Yeah,
and no way. We made that rumor. 100%.
Yeah, we literally talked about it again like a few weeks ago. I was just like, wait, what if Nintendo or Sakurai's like, hey, I'm not gonna make a Kirby AirRiders or I'm not gonna make Smash unless you let me make Kirby AirRiders. And I was like, fine, I guess, sure. I mean, were we joking? Maybe, but this is all us. 100%. No.
Anybody who says they started that is a liar. We 100% called that.
It would just, and like I know, like most of the time we're like joking and stuff like that, but we actually did talk about it. That's what I'm like.
It's on a video somewhere. Like right. Go back and watch. We talk about Smash like every other video. It feels like
somehow,
but it just. Oh my god, the unbelievable hype of like Sakurai to come back. Like, I don't know. I still just like. It's hard to believe, but I feel like that has to be the play, right? Is that you want to make Kirby Air Rides? Cool, you're coming back to make Smash again.
I mean, which isn't like the worst deal in the world. Like, it's not necessarily unfair, but that would also mean that we're years away from
another Smash.
Right.
Unless he's only doing DLC and we're just getting a Switch 2 version of Ultimate.
I don't think they needed help for more DLC. I really don't.
Right.
You know?
They could figure it out, I guess, by themselves, but
he needs a successor. Like someone who can
he needs to bear a child and like just raise them in Nintendo HQ. And be like, this is all you know for your life is Smash.
I was researching it earlier today because I got mad that this rumor circulating, despite they were the ones who actually started it. That like on average it's like upwards of 3 years, but like of development time per Smash game. So if that's the case, right, that it takes 3 years to make a Smash game.
2027 or
does Kirby Air Rides come out by the end of this year?
I think it's next year, they said. I think it said 2026 in the trailer.
I mean, if we're lucky and like that deal actually did happen, maybe Sakurai's already like in his like free time kind of drafted up what he wants, and because like the first few months is like right, like cause the first game development I assume is just like on paper, like who you want, how you're gonna achieve it, how long it's gonna take, like all that fun stuff.
Right.
But
a lot of the bones, right, they could just take from Ultimate. Like you have such a like relatively well balanced game with Ultimate that like I don't think they would have to really start from full scratch, right? It would be more like cosmetically they'd be starting from scratch if they wanted to too.
No, see, I think, or what I want is actually a restart, and by that I mean, look, I love Smash Ultimate, like. Probably my favorite in the series, but this is probably the perfect time to mix things up and give most of the cast a different look / moveset. Like we have a new Donkey Kong, right? He has to have a new moveset, and like like he's just
revision everybody.
Right.
Mario's got Mario Wonder. Link can be
Luigi Mario Wonder, Wario Mario Wonder,
Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah,
right. Yeah, like Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, so like. Now would be a great time to make a Smash game purely on the fact that a lot of Nintendo characters can just have a different like identity, you know? Like Donkey Kong would be completely different, you know? Absolutely 100% different. CJ in chat says Elephant, Peach, and Daisy. I mean,
I would love it. Hold on, wait. You're cooking.
You know, like I would love that. I want stuff like that for a new look. Sadly, I don't expect everyone to make it from Ultimate. That's just the reality of it.
Right.
And I think people are gonna be pretty upset when that happens, but you know, like you're gonna have to find a way to deal. But I don't know. I think we definitely need. I mean, there has to be a Smash game. Nintendo has to be, just drooling over a new Smash game. The problem is they're probably just deathly afraid of anyone that isn't Sakurai making it.
Yeah.
They're like it because wait, he just didn't make Brawl, right? That was like the one was that?
I think that was the one he like backseated for, yeah. And that's why everybody was like, this is just dumb.
Right. But like, well, even though it's a rumor, what are the odds of it being true? What do you think?
I feel like they're pretty high. I think there was another interview with Sakurai recently where he was talking about how like AI is like a necessity for game development nowadays because it just takes so much. Did you see that article?
Yeah. No, I saw that. Yeah, he was like, yeah.
And I could like see that as like a hint that he's working with it as well to like help with Smash, I guess.
I can see that.
I mean, if it ends up they're only doing DLC for like a Switch 2 version of Ultimate, then like 100% easy peasy. Like I don't think that will kill him. I think making a bare bones game, yeah, it'll take a little while, but like I could definitely see it happening. And like you said, Nintendo needs it too. Like
it's so like actually, I know it's like in the tens of millions, but I just don't know the exact number.
It's up there. It's just so big that like I feel like they would never want to let that go.
It sold as of March 31st, 36.24 million. Right, so it's the best-selling fighting game, whether they want to categorize that as not or not,
right.
Of all time.
Yeah, I mean, it would be so smart for Nintendo to make this deal with Sakurai and be like, you can make a Kirby game, but like, we're getting Smash again.
We have to.
We need it.
And I mean, like, I think by that point, maybe then he'll just be like, I'm done, right? Because you never get two Smash in one console generation, right?
Right. At that point, he's got to be done, right? Because we're gonna have the Switch 2 for
God knows how long. Yeah, really. Maybe Nintendo 20, but whatever.
Right. So like, if they give us one more banger Smash game, did like a bunch of DLC for it, because then with DLC, like Sakurai doesn't, I guess, have to be as involved with it unless he wants to.
Right.
Like, I feel like Nintendo could be smart enough to handle DLC by themselves, but yeah, I mean, it would be a good way to end his career. Just be like, yeah, one more thing.
Really, even Smash Ultimate would have been even a good way to end his career. But he loves Kirby too much. Like, it's weird. He really, really does just love Kirby more than he loves Smash, which is like fine. But Kirby is not on the same level as Smash. But to him, that's like just his passion project. He just loves making Kirby games. Probably because it's like simple and like relatively stress-free, I'd imagine, right?
Right, that's his like fun work, not like Smash, which is like time crunch.
Time crunch is very specific numbers, deals, right?
Program everything and balance everything perfectly. Like
Kirby's just like, okay, go left or right.
Hey, Kirby's like, go here, suck. Okay.
Now suck. Now Kirby. Okay. But I don't know. Wait, I don't remember if you answered the question, but like percentage wise, how much do you think it's true? Like if you had the ballpark,
I'm gonna say,
even though we started the rumor,
60%. I'm gonna say,
dude,
60%.
I honestly was gonna say that too.
Yeah, I'm saying more than half.
And actually, you know what? I'm like 70.
I feel like too with Kirby AirRiders, right? We might get like DLC for that game. I don't know why. I feel like we're gonna get DLC for that game. So like he's gonna be in office a lot more, right? So him to be able to like come to office and work on Kirby DLC and then just be like, oh, I'm working on Smash 2 while I'm here. Like I feel like that would just be so perfect for Nintendo to like make that deal with him.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna say like 60%.
I'm going 70. I think 70 because it's like Nintendo has to be cooking up Smash in some form or another. whether they're just talking about it or figuring out the finer details. And we also know
Right.
that they, for the most part, don't trust anyone that isn't Sakurai, because
there's a reason they keep bringing him back.
Right.
Yeah.
They keep like begging. Like if Smash, I think, is the only game Nintendo is just like, please make another one.
There's only one person we trust with this, and he needs to keep coming back.
Right, exactly.
Like, give him as many Kirby games as he wants to appease him, and you keep having to make those games.
I wish I could have muted my mic before I started coughing. Yeah, it's I think 70 only. Yeah, with those things said, but since we're talking about Smash, do you want to give me one like wish character? You're like,
man, I don't know. I'm gonna say Cow. Cow from Mario Kart World. Yes, it's Cow. Realistically, though, I guess I would say like Hollow Knight. Shovel Knight would be cool. One of those guys. Isaac would be cool. I'd like to see an indie rep of some regard. Yeah,
I'd like that. Shovel Knight would be, like you said, really cool.
Right. I feel like Nintendo-wise, like I guess the only obvious one is Waluigi, if it was just straight Nintendo. But like otherwise, yeah, I feel like I want to see an indie rep.
So not the Winged Dragon Raw.
You're right. Obelisk, get in there.
I just want Kaiba.
Yeah.
All his lines are like, you're a second-rate Smash player.
Yeah. And then you just die. That's his like Smash. All right, who's your character? Who do you want to see?
Why'd you have to? Why are you putting me on the spotlight? I want the mole from Animal Crossing, just whatever his name is, the guy who
Risotto or Rossetti, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is, yeah.
God damn, you're right. He would be perfect.
Man,
yeah.
You know what? I'm going Sans from Undertale.
Banana. It's so true though. Sans would 100% work. Did they make a Sans Mii fighter costume?
Yeah, with the costume. Yeah. I want William Afton. No. I want Matt Pat. I want Matt Pat.
Wait, you're actually right. I think
Matt
Freddy
Pat
would be perfect.
Oh, we need Matt
I
Pat.
think that's actually a big.
I just smashed you. That's a game theory.
It's a theory. A game theory.
I think like Hollow Knight or Shovel Knight have a much higher chance than like Freddy Fazbear.
Right. I feel like Crash and like Spyro would fit really well too.
Yeah, but they just
need to get someone who knows what they're doing with the rights for the games.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I got one. Hades.
Ooh, yeah. No,
he's got like a bunch of weapons.
Good.
He's, weird
That's
looking.
definitely a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
You
really.
See, this says Joel from The Last of Us. You know what's weird? I actually love that as an idea. Just like
Ellie, but like live action Ellie.
Oh God,
the dad.
Jesus. Yeah, Ellie becomes a dad. That's the
right. She's at the hospital, like becoming a dad, like the baby, and then they bring her a letter, and she's like, "What's this?" And it's like, oh, "I've been invited to Smash." I think that's what I miss most, though, is the Smash announcement trailers. I think I really just want that more than a new game, honestly. Something about those were just so hype. Like when they did the Game Awards one, when they announced Joker, and they like announced what did they announced something for Persona 5, and then it was like, oh, by the way, Joker, here's a letter, and it was literally like, wait, I'm in Smash, and it was it was so good.
Oh, I want actually I want Akuma. I think that'd be really cool. Would just be really sick to.
I could see Akuma. I could see a new Street Fighter rep coming.
Yeah, make it 3.
Yeah.
She says need Doom Guy for the Isabella ships.
I know that's like a big request that never got fulfilled was Doom Guy.
All right, but one more question. Pokemon rep, a new one.
My heart says Blaziken.
Wait, sorry. CJ says Bobby Hill. I love it.
Oh my god,
my
middle-aged
part.
Bobby Hill. Yes.
I don't know yet.
Incel Bobby Hill. Oh my god, it's so perfect.
Brock from Pokemon. Duke Nukem says RTM. I actually love that idea.
If Duke Nukem were to ever come back, that would be the revival I want to see.
Let's see.
Yeah, I would say Blaziken, or I would really like to see like
Lucario again.
I want to say like Grappaloct. I feel like he would be fun.
Yeah, but we have a Grappler.
No, Octodad. Bring
Octodad. That's not a Pokemon, Derek.
But I want Octodad.
I just want Octodad. Right. Fair enough. Let's see here. But like, who's been like the latest like Smash? Well, and Sora wasn't like unbelievably popular. Sakurai just liked the idea of a wrestler like in the game, and he was told he needs a Pokemon rep.
Oh,
so
just Sonora, yeah. It would probably be like Zeraora, if it
really. You mean Zoroark, the wolf,
or maybe Zoroark?
Is that the one? Oh, Zoroark's the electric fighting one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No one even remembers that Pokemon.
I know. I love him though. He's so good. Like he's definitely going to be in ZA, so maybe he'll get his chance to shine. But
wait, why would he be in ZA? He was interested in Alola.
Apparently, there's like leaks that he's gonna be in there.
Oh, okay.
Because it was part of like the Zygarde stuff that was in Alola too. Is that it's gonna link from that,
oh, that's fair. Yeah, that was oddly in the game, which I didn't really understand. A Pokemon rep trying to like
it's just Hitmonlee.
No, it's Tyrogue. Just straight up Tyrogue. No, you know what? If we're not getting Mega Flygon, then at least give us just give us Flygon Smash. Flygon finally evolves into Smash.
Finally evolves. Ba-na-na-na.
What would be a good Pokemon? Oh,
I don't know. That's a problem. What are fighting types anymore? Phalanx? Yeah, okay.
Ooh, Phalanx. Actually, I mean, I don't like it, but Sakurai likes the weird picks. Man, what I'm thinking Pokemon. Slaver Sky Dragon, is that one? Is that something?
Yes, Skizor.
Skizor. Actually, wait, I love that. Skizor would be really good.
We could go the Pokken route and put Lantern in the game.
You mean Chandelure?
Chandelure, that one, yeah.
No, I like what you said originally. The what they're called.
What did I say originally?
Wait, what did I say?
I don't remember.
Well, who are we? Thank you.
Where are we?
Oh, thank you.
We're talking about Pokemon now?
Yeah, which Pokemon? Wait, Pokemon rep? Who did I just
Blaziken.
say? No, you said Blaziken originally. I don't want another fire fighting type. I want something
it's
wacky.
All fire fighting, baby.
You said Chandelure.
Oh yeah.
How about we just Gyarados? He just like kind of flops around.
Mega Gyarados?
Wait, no, it's not Pokemon. Sekiro. That's the new.
I would love to see just like generic Dark Souls guy.
It'd be like, what was the official name? I don't remember from Souls.
It's like the. What is it called?
Yeah,
oh my
I know.
God.
Right.
It's just like, God, what is the? Someone look it up.
No, give us Spidops. That's the real Pokemon we need.
Give us Sam Isher.
Oh, Skizor. That's what you were saying. Skizor was the one that.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Honestly, I would be pretty happy about that. I like that idea of. Also, I would like it for Pokemon to in Smash the rage mechanic. It'd be cool if Pokemon that could Mega Evolve, they like turn into their Mega form in Rage.
Ooh, for the Rage?
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
Thank you.
I think they should do that. They should.
Oh, my second pick would be Meryl. Just Meryl.
Just Meryl.
Just
Beautiful.
Meryl. No, wait. I have it. Bellsprout, but specifically the Bellsprout from
the fighting one. Yes.
The one that
my god, from the
major
dojo.
ass. That, the girl who that Ash fought in like the Indigo League. That just swept his team until he used mugs.
He's not just a grass type, and everybody's like, "What? You can't do that."
And just like new karate moves. It was like it was so weird but awesome.
It really was. It was so good.
Yeah, that's my pick. So,
I like it. Good picks.
That or Snorlax. He just, and his gimmick, he just lays there and just kind of,
Oh, and he wins.
he just wins. Yeah. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe to this video, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.